Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In last tutorial, I showed the workflow of that to Unreal. So this tutorial, I will teach you how to fix some common issues with that workflow. This is the character I'm going to use. First, I'm going to use manual way to show you some issues. Select the character to change the resolution level to base. Export to FBX. Name it as Issue 1. Switch to Unreal. Drag the FBX into Unreal. Reset to default and import all. Sort the materials and textures into their folders. You can use the filter to quickly select all the maps. Double-click to open the skeletal mesh. You can see some problems with her hair and eyes. That is because of the materials. It's easy to fix. Open the hair material. In general, the hair problem is due to the degree opacity. The map is too dark and makes the hair much more transparent. So, an easy way is to multiply a value to make it more opaque. Hold the M key and double-click at the multiply node. Hold the number 1 key and double-click at a value node. Change the value to 5. Connect them. See the material preview has changed. Let's do it again. Save the material to apply it to the character's hair. Other hair material use the same way. Instead of using multiply node, we can also open the map to adjust the map. Double-click Open the map. To brighten it up, scroll to Adjustments, Brightness, maybe 5. Let's disconnect to multiply node and try again. Or you can adjust the map in Photoshop, then import to Unreal. Next, to fix the eyes materials, open the character. Find the eye moisture material. Double-click Open it. This material is like water, and when you isolate it, you can see it is wrapped around the eyes. Double-click to open it. First, let's change the material information. Select the material and switch to left panel. Blend mode change to translucent. Lighting mode change to surface forward shading. Add some nodes to adjust the material like water. Save and apply. Open cornea just same as eye moisture. Save and apply. Eye moisture in CL is same as cornea, so we can use the cornea material. Now the hair and eyes have fixed. If you need a better result, you should take time to adjust it. Next, switch to Death and use Death to Unreal. Select the character Send to Death to Unreal. Name it as Issue 2. Switch to Unreal. Open the skeletal mesh. You may have a hair problem. Open the material. Check the box next to Transparency Offset and adjust the value. Will fix your problem. Here we can see some overlapping issues. Let's switch to that to fix it. There are two methods to fix it. That is because game engines have limited depth buffers. Stuff that is very close together can end up in the same depth. There are two methods to fix it. Select the pens, adjust to expansion. Or you can use the other 3D software to inflate pens. Another method is to hide the legs, which is often done in games. Open Geometry Editor. Check Use Symmetry. Hide the pens. Right-click to select Genesis 8 Female. Choose selection type to polygon selection. Select mode to lasso. Select the area covered by the pins. On the geometry editor, right-click on Surface. Choose Create Surface from Selected. Name it as Pen's New Draw. The surfaces will give a transparent material, which names end with no draw when you send to Unreal. Now let's send to Unreal. Switch to Unreal. Open the skeletal mesh. It's getting much better, but need to select more careful. Isolate the material. You can see it's totally invisibility. Look at the material. It's a transparent material. When we switch to wireframe, you will see these part surfaces. Switch back to lit mode. Focus on the feet. Look at the wrong pose for heeled shoes. This is because in dance, you usually add a pose to adjust the feet with heeled shoes. But this pose is lost in the process of dance to Unreal. Switch to dance, we will fix it in dance. Before we fix the heeled shoes, let's expanding the selection of hiding surfaces with legs. We don't need to choose all areas again. We can select only which we missed last time. Right-click on Pen's No Draw Surface Group. Choose Assign Selected Faces group. Next, fix the heel shoes. You can see there is no problem with that, but in Unreal, not same as that. Switch back to that. Select left foot. Reset bend to 0. Select right foot. Reset bend to 0. Then select left foot. Adjust the shoe to look correct. Using either the foot-heeled shoe or foot tip-toes pose. Maybe 62 is good. Do the same with the right foot. Now we select the character and send to Unreal. Switch to Unreal. Open the skeletal mesh. The heeled shoes are correct now. But in the level, we can see the shoes are underground. This is not what we want. Hide the grid and reset the ground plane location. Select the character and move it to stand on the ground. Let's use 5. Switch back to death. The foot is also on the ground in death. Select the character. Set Y translate to 5 and locked. Send to Unreal. Set the ground location back to 0. Now the shoes is correct. If you want to use animation for the character, you should better to use which have heels. Now let's make a simple summary. There are 3 types of common issues. The material issue is often found in hair and eyes, so dealing with the material will fix the problems. 2 methods to fix the overlapping issue. One is to adjust the clothes, the other is to hide the body faces. To fix the heeled shoes, you need to set each foot bend to 0 and adjust the poses. If the location is underground, you need to adjust the location too. If you have any questions or advice, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.